So I'm calling from the Board of Vocational Nursing. This is regarding the allegations that you have against Maria Pacheco.
Yeah, she slept with Abel Garcia,
Um,
and then they called the cops on me over and over again, and then they called me a prostitute, tried to kill me, and they drugged me too. I approve of everything.
okay.
I'm
So
actually responsible.
I'm in the process.
3 months later,
What was that?
by the way, I know this isn't your fault, but it's been 3 months that they left me for dead, and I'm only alive because of my faith in God. But they didn't understand that they were fucking with a chosen one. Do they understand that?
Okay.
God is coming back for everyone who tried to kill me.
I don't know if they understand that. My reason for the call is
Sorry.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to get some records from Selena Sally, and
Wrong
I'm
way.
they're just a little confused. I know there's a list of allegations that you have listed here. I was wondering by chance, do you have any specific dates or just general months that these allegations had occurred so I can narrow it down for them?
I've sent emails. By the way, I'm involved in a movie or a docu series that's going on about nursing homes, and they knew this the entire time. So every single email I wrote to them and the news and everybody, it has been documented by so many people within the government. So good
Mhm.
guys. So I have everything. I could, but it's going to be really hard because it's like thousands of things, and they just acted like I was speaking
There
gibberish.
you go.
They were too stupid to understand me because I'm literally connected to tons of doctors. I'm connected to so many people. They just acted like I was crazy. I'm like, dude, I'm not,
Okay,
I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than the doctor. That's what's going on.
right.
I mean, that's really what's going on. And they tried to traffic me and take my organs and call me a prostitute and make it look like I was crazy. That's what happened. I have documentation of everything. I've saved everything except for the stuff that they stole from me because they took documentation, falsified documents, acted like I was crazy, didn't talk to my doctor. By the way, my doctor I've been with for 16 years. And my grandfather was a doctor at Stanford and delivered all her kids. That's how I know her. She's fucking family. And they didn't even call.
Wow.
They left me for dead. And she knows. And by the way, I talked to Adam Schiff's office. These people don't understand
Uh,
who I know. I know JFK's fucking family. They don't understand who I am. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mad at you.
um,
I'm just,
that's
I'm
okay.
at this point, it's getting recorded anyway. I might as well get it out. Sorry. Not,
Yeah, so if I could just run through the allegations and if you could try to give me kind of like a ballpark date that I can give back to them
and,
because according to them,
sorry.
oh, no, sorry.
Just save this. I
Um,
can write notes and two. That's why
okay, yeah. Um, so I'm just gonna go down if you don't mind, and then if you can try to give me like a ballpark date that I can go back to them with.
my heart's beating really fast. So it's
So,
like all over the place. I'm just trying to sort through it because it was really painful and traumatic for people to try to kill you when you pay them every day to take care of you.
yeah, that
So I'm just
doesn't sound like a good time.
like beating chest like it's a lot. Whew, okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I know you said for the first allegation, it happened like in January of 24 when Miss Pacheco had falsely accused you of hitting her with a door.
Or some
Um,
I don't know what she said because she lied to me to my face.
okay. And then, so I'm assuming the police were called for that.
No, no, they didn't call the police. They just, or they
Okay.
called that night. So I closed the door because I was being bullied because two CNAs came in and said, we don't want to work with you when I waited for an hour for someone to come. And then,
Okay.
and I closed the door because I respected Abel Garcia, who is the gang member murderer guy who she slept with. And I respected him. So I just closed the door and then they went and acted like I was being dramatic or hurting them or whatever they said. I don't know what they said, but I'm sure there's
Mhm.
falsified documents. And every single report I ever made to the police, they always got ignored me. Every single one. And I have copies of everything because I screenshot everything. And also, I have literally hundreds of hours of documented footage of the stuff that they've done. They just have no idea. But they also videotaped me, put it on the internet, and acted like it was me. They were doing all sorts of gross stuff to me. They were drugging me, and they do that to other patients too, by the way. And there's like a sex trafficking. And I'm sorry, I just need to get this out before I forget. Marlene, one of the CNAs, like the first week I was there was showing me dick pics. And also I have proof of people who used to work in the nursing home where there are sex networking and selling and soliciting sex through email. And they were using me trying to, yeah. I have proof of all of this. I have proof of
Sounds like a nightmare.
also people who work within the government, like within very deep government programs that know about what's happening to me. And we've just been waiting for somebody to step up and actually be grown-ups and actually give a fuck about the fact that they almost killed me. Whew. Okay, so that's what you were looking for, but
That's okay.
I got out.
Um, and then it looks like
Drama.
you had mentioned that she was engaged in an inappropriate relationship. Do you know about what time that was going on?
I could look it up because I did I made I tried to get a restraining order against the girl who was threatening me online, and her mom got fired, and I have proof of everything. But I could look. I have to look that date up because I can't remember
Okay.
by heart. But I know
Okay.
I have
And
it down.
okay. And then it says that she was mocking you and your symptoms
Yeah, and that's all
and
documented too because it's all on bullying sites, and they were trying to make me look crazy, but it really just proves everything I'm saying. Also,
yeah.
before I forget, Maria Pacheco at 3 in the morning, she was wrapping Christmas presents, and Abel Garcia was in my hallway, and rubbing her butt. And
Okay.
I sent an email to Adriana telling her, and
Mhm.
by Christina, the night nurse, and she will quietly tell you, but she knows that that's true. Um, but
And do you know when that occurred?
yeah, I have to look up the dates, but
Okay.
I will look it up though, and I'm gonna save this.
Mhm.
So glad I saved this audio because I will not remember all this. Um,
Okay, that's fine.
sent an email to Adrian
And then,
that night telling her
oh,
about it, and they ignored me. And they took his
okay.
side, and he's selling drugs, and he's had sex with like 5 people who work there, and his family members, including Gloria, is a gang member. And Jeremy's been selling drugs the whole entire fucking time. And then he says, "I'm on drugs." No, they were drugging me, and then they left me for dead with no medication. No wheelchair, no oxygen, no medication, and nobody would call me back. And I'm still fucking mad about it. I could have done
And you said that Abel worked there, or was
no.
he a resident there?
And he's a former gang member and a murderer and a heroin addict, and he was selling drugs and having sex with everybody who works there. And when I had like $300 donated. I donated 18 bags of clothes and all sorts of I take care of my friends. Anyway, he's a gang member, and they put him in as a president, and they had everyone bully me and lie about me. And he's a gang member.
They had him as the president of the facility?
Education. I was in graduate school and got into a Stanford program. He has a 5th grade education. Just saying, make that make sense. And I donated everything, and I left stuff there. And in fact, I bought my friend a wig just yesterday. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. I love my friends there, and it makes me so mad to watch them dying and suffering and nobody really caring. I'm out, but they're
Um,
no, I'm free, but they're not.
so how long were you there?
4 years. And I had somebody come with their kids to donate some stuff to my friends, and they acted like I was never there. They're like, "Oh, we don't know anybody of that name." Shut up. They falsified
Well,
documents,
yeah,
lied
it's,
to me.
oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I know they probably can't tell people stuff, but like that person came and donated clothes, and there were people who had no clothes for 2 weeks. And he was a Vietnam vet, and I got him clothes, and that woman came back to bring clothes, and they acted like they didn't know anything about her and treated her like shit. They only take things if they're drug addicts or norteños. There are murderers and drug dealers that are allowed to operate and do whatever they want. And they're connected to the Freemasons, by the way. The doctors. Dr. Auerbach, look it up. Order of the
Hmm.
Star. Sorry, the Freemasons are going down for this shit.
Yeah, so like
I
I
have
said, if you could just go back and look and try to get
days.
dates
Yes, thank you for like
for those.
right now because I'm definitely like emotionally like charged right now because I haven't thought about.
Yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, if you could just try to go back and try to get like a ballpark date for that, just because
You
um,
sorry.
I'm not really getting anything from them because
Oh yeah,
um,
they're gonna.
I don't know, for some reason the intake has a date of December 11th, but they're trying to say that she wasn't even working that date. So I know you have a few allegations here, and I was just trying to narrow it down for them so I could try to get some more information from them.
And by the way, I've been working with like people within the government who are working real jobs that really work and actually are shutting places like this down. And they have
Mhm.
documentation. I talked to them the entire time I was in the nursing home because I was protecting and reporting all the shit that was going on. I was assigned to it by God. Like they don't even understand. Like when an earth angel comes in and tries to help and you try to kill them, yeah, you're going to get paid real hard for that. Sorry, I know I'm getting all religious or whatever, but it's true. It's karma, and really, really sad.
Right.
Okay, so I'll look up the dates, And I'm sorry for all this. Thank you.
That's okay.
I have a
And then did my number come up on your phone?
oh, let me look. Oh, I need to know. Yeah, 916. That's how I knew it was you because I've called a 916 number 1,000 times and they ignored me because I was getting gang stalked.
Oh no, it's not a 916.
Okay, well then that's weird. Well, okay, well maybe do you think that before I forget, if you have an email, I just opened my email again because they shut down like every single app. By the way, the nursing home also shut down and erased every single Yelp that anyone made saying anything about me. And I have screenshots of that too. I have screenshots of hundreds of posts that I made and they deleted my Yelp. But that was the government because the government was paying them because I'm part of a research project. By the way,
Okay.
Stranger Things meets Harry Potter meets what's the other one? Oh, X-Files. All real. All real. And by the way, Stanford Hospital kills people. Just had to throw that in.
Oh boy.
Whew, yeah.
Okay. And so
Kill
is
doctors. They kill doctors.
the email address I have on file, is it the Lauren Creevy Love at Hotmail?
Yes. Thank you so much for like
Okay.
right now.
Okay. So would you like me to email you or
You can email me your number
okay.
in the recording
Okay.
because if it's not,
Okay, great. I'll go ahead and I'll send you an email right now. And then once you're able to get those dates, you can just respond to that email.
I'll try to forward you the email where I made a complaint about it. And I said, look, they're being inappropriate because right after that, they called the cops on me 11 times after that. And I was just reporting real.
Okay.
There were gang members and drug addicts. There was a girl on methamphetamines and they were letting her boyfriend stay there and they were letting her threaten me. And they threw away over 60 posters that I made, which were like cartoons and inspirational quotes. They were trying to shut me up and they used gang members, Norteños. This is going to be all over the news, by the way. It's going to be all over the news. I know really famous people, so they're really, really don't even understand. This is going to be worldwide. They they fucked up
I guess they'll have it coming to them.
bad. Sorry, that's why it's so heavy for me because this is biblical.
That's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I will send you an email. And then, like I said, when you're able to get that information, you can just respond to that email and then I'll reach back out to them.
Oh yeah, I think I need to do some meditating or prayer or whatever, screaming. I don't know.
Oh. All right. I'll go ahead and I'll send that email right now then.
All right, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay. Of course. Bye-bye.